to a special edition of ACC Student News.
The news that students can use. I'm Julian.
And I'm Lily. Here are this week's stories.
A Maryland woman wakes up to find a black bear in her backyard. Carol Letson said that she was stunned when she looked out of her kitchen window to find a 100 to 200 pound black bear walking through her yard. Experts from Maryland Department of Natural Resources say that they believe the bear to be male, and explain that this is the time of the year when young male bears are venturing out looking for their own territory. According to the DNR, there were several reports of black bears sighting in this area in 2016.
The last payphone stall was removed from a New York City street with a grand ceremony. City officials held a ceremony for the removal of this last public phone booth. They began removing payphones in 2015 as they became obsolete and replacing them with public Wi-Fi hotspots. In 2014, there were more than 6,000 active payphones on city sidewalks that were slated to be removed, but by 2020. But the process took longer than expected. According to city officials, the public payphones were still being used for regular calls and long-distance calls, but their usage had severely decreased.
A raccoon finally gets rescued after being stuck on a roof in California. A California animal shelter helped a local homeowner with his unusual problem. The Santa Cruz Animal Shelter reported that the resident called the Wildlife Emergency Services number to report that a raccoon had chewed a hole in their roof and became stuck while trying to climb through the opening. The shelter instructed the homeowner to push the raccoon through the hole so it wouldn't suffocate. According to the officials, the raccoon turned out to be a mother and was reunited with her babies nearby.
15,000 bees had to be removed from equipment at a New Orleans airport. According to the news, a team of bee removal experts were summoned to Louisiana's largest airport to remove the massive amount of bees that had taken up residence on a piece of equipment. It was reported that the bees were located swarming on a piece of equipment that was used for loading and unloading luggage from planes. The bees were safely removed and relocated to a special place. No one was harmed in the incident.
A TikTok video shows emergency responders rescuing a baby deer that was trapped city storm drain. The city of the New Braunfels said in a Facebook post that the lane director of the city's animal welfare and rescue team responded to this when the deer was spotted, trapped inside a storm drain. The TikTok video showed the emergency responder climbing into the drain, carrying the fawn to safety. According to city officials, the fawn was in good health and it was reunited with its mother.
An Indiana school has set the Guinness World Record for the largest game of Duck, Duck, Goose. More than 2,000 students from 3 Indiana high schools came together to play Duck, Duck, Goose. The Vigo County School Corporation said that students from the district's 3 high schools convened at Terre Haute South High School to play this massive game. School officials said that the game had to last for at least 16 minutes to conform to the rules set by the Guinness World Records. They are still waiting on the official word, but believe that they have successfully broke the record. The previous record involved 2,135 people in Logan Rogerville School District in Missouri.
A Maryland woman earns a bachelor's degree at the age of 82. May Beal returned to college in her late 70s to pursue a degree in business management from the University of Maryland Global campus as a means to help her grow event planning business. She was working as a licensed practical nurse with the Department of Health and Human Service for Medical and Medicare and Medicaid when she was inspired to make an event planning her new career. May was in charge of organizing large events at her place of employment. When she said everyone was so impressed of her with the success of those events, and she decided to start a career in event planning. This just proves that you're never too old to follow your dreams.
Last week marked another passing of the National Bike to Work Day. National Bike to Work Day was founded to highlight the health benefits of using a bicycle for commuting. This day was started in 1955 with the hopes of promoting healthier commuting habits. It was created by the League of American Bicyclists, which is now a profit cycling organization. The holiday takes place the first Sunday of every May. The event calls for people to ride a bike instead of driving, saving on fuel costs and promoting healthy habits. According to the League of American Bicyclists, there have been hundreds of American communities participating in National Bike to Work Day.
That's all we have for this week's ACC Student News Special. I'm Julian.
And I'm Lily. Make sure to check out the rest of our videos at Lincoln's Roaring News and ACC TV Hammond.